All right, so it's been a while. So I know last time we left off, the party has just come back from the Mosquito Witch's hut. They made a blood pact with the Mosquito Witch. You owe her 5,000 gold that you have to pay back in exactly 1 year. The date is marked on the calendar. The 15th of March, the Ides of March, or Fairest in the terms of game time. Next year, which is AR 4711, she's going to come and collect. But until then, you're off the hook. You guys find yourselves back in the Now Marshes. Her hut and even the Mosquito Witch herself, it was all an illusion. You guys find yourself very sick, except for Gunthar, who you made a deal with the Mosquito Witch. She has healed him from the Bloodfire fever. But Neg, you are suffering from stage 2 Bloodfire fever. Talos,
Yep.
you are suffering from stage 3 Bloodfire fever. And Lindsay is suffering from stage 2 Bloodfire fever. Not pleasant.
Yep. When do we get to roll?
You don't roll now. It's early in the daytime. You're gonna roll on your next sleep.
And the cleanse affliction spell, can it help with that, or is it just not powerful enough?
Let me read
Because
cleanse
you have
affliction.
it.
Well, you guys had the opportunity to level up, so you can actually take these kinds of cleanse affliction spell. Choose an affliction on a target
Is
such
it
as
curse,
it.
disease, or poison?
If it has advanced past stage 1, reduce the stage by 1. Oh, it does apply. Yes.
Okay.
Remember also that I put in the inventory last time the anti-plague lesser.
So this can only be applied once to a given case of an affliction.
Mm-hmm.
But you can cast this and cleanse one person's affliction by 1 point. It's not strong enough to cure anybody right now.
Right. But both I and Lindsay took it so we could cast it on each other or on someone else. Maybe we should cast it on Telos because he's 3, right?
He's level 3, yeah.
I would greatly appreciate that.
Okay.
All right, so somebody's going to cast Cleanse Affliction on Talos and make it level 2?
Yep.
Okay, I will make... You cast Cleanse Affliction, I will make Talos Bloodfire Fever level 2, stage 2. Which is the only penalty on stage 2 is Enfeebled 1.
Yeah.
Sweet, and I have some pretty good fortitude saving throws, so I should be good. Hopefully, I should be good on the next save.
And Lindsay can cast it on herself, right?
Of course. It says the target is any one willing creature is fine.
Right. So she'll cast it on herself.
Okay, so she goes to stage 1 Bloodfire Fever, which has no penalties.
Yep.
There we go. All right, the day begins. What are you planning to do?
Where are we currently?
You guys are on the edge of the Now Marshes. Here you go. I'll give you the world
Western
map.
edge.
Yeah, you were. So the reason you came down here originally is that
Edge.
you were originally heading for the temple when you guys very unfortunately got ambushed by these troll hounds and got waylaid.
Right.
You went and successfully rescued your party member Gunthar.
I thought we were looking for the boar.
I think we were doing both. We were looking for going to the temple specifically, but if we saw the boar, we saw the boar.
Okay.
I can review the quests you guys have that are still active. Your main quest is to defeat the Stag Lord, as you know. finding the temple is actually part of the main quest. It's not a separate quest. Other quests that you have that are active right now is you made the blood pact with the mosquito witch. You have gathering fangberries. You have a wanted poster on Tusk Gutter, the massive boar that has been wreaking havoc in the region. And you have another quest given to you by Keston Garrus, who is the cousin of Talos, and he asks you if you can find his. He has a somebody named Falgrim, who was a mercenary part of his group that has joined the bandits. And if you find him, can you please, if you can convince him to leave the bandits or otherwise take care of him, because he's become a big problem, a major embarrassment to their mercenary company after joining the bandits. So those are your active quests.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
I said that before we go to the temple, we should look around for the place where oh my god, I forgot her name. The guardian of the Bloomfort told us. I mean told me where the Stark Lords. Oh my god, I forgot. I'm going blank. Defensive, not defensive. Secret. There was a secret there that could help weakness. That's the word. Weakness. And it was
Yeah,
near the temple.
yeah, that was quite a number of sessions ago, but you were visited by this creature called the Guardian of Bloom, a beautiful female plant creature. Looks like a part plant. You're not really sure what it is. That creature gave you a little gift, a jar full of dirt. Asked you to plant your seed inside that dirt jar full of dirt, and you did so. But that creature also told you that the Stag Lord needs to be defeated, and she told you to go to the Temple of the Elk. Near the Temple of the Elk, there are some huts, and if you go to those huts and visit that area, you will learn the secret of the Stag Lord. You will learn his secret, which will help you defeat him.
Thank you, John.
So that's what I think we
The
were looking
Temple of
for.
the Elk, Teston told you where it is because he also told you to check it out because some of the bandits that the mercenary group has been able to defeat, they were talking about how the Stag Lord has been giving all the bandits a missive to go to the Temple of the Elk, find the huts there, find his bow, and burn the huts down. And that this is the area they pointed you towards. And that's what I think where you were headed before you got ambushed by the troll hounds.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Gunter is asking if his health is restored with his restoration.
Let me see. Why wasn't? Oh, yeah. You're still. You guys are still have taken damage.
Yeah,
You know what? The mosquito witch. She will deal fairly when she makes a deal. So I will put your health back to full.
Okay, I just
and I
wasn't sure about
Yeah,
that.
I know. I mean, she wants 5,000 gold. So with that much money, she'll heal you. You don't know what the hell she's going to use that much money for. She lives out in the woods and gathers berries for a living, but that's what she asked for.
Maybe she wants to retire to Florida.
I
Yeah,
don't think
something like that.
I don't think Florida's a good place to retire anymore nowadays. Most people are going to North Carolina.
well, she might want to build a mosquito-infested brothel and be the madam for it.
That
Then
just sounds
again, if you
awful.
love mosquitoes, Florida might be the perfect place for you to
Maybe
retire
that's
to.
where you build a mosquito-infested brothel. Oh boy.
But your
Uh,
encounter with the mosquito, which kind of revealed to you guys that she's a very powerful being, much more powerful than you had thought. She, obviously had the power to completely fool you, and not she wasn't even corporeal when you met her. everything was just an illusion, and she was just stinging you with mosquitoes, and you weren't able to do anything about it. So whatever she is, she's a very powerful being.
Now, did we get a rest that allowed us to get all our spells back? I can't remember now when we've last
No,
rested.
well, we went to the mosquito witch, and from there we.
Yeah, you didn't really rest. Her hut just disappeared.
Oh, okay, so we haven't rested. That's something we should probably do because I don't have all my spells, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, John, that's a good question. And what time of day is it? Is it nighttime,
It's
still early in the
it's
morning?
early morning. You guys, in order to find the mosquito witch, you guys followed this ferry around that led you deep into the swamp, and you guys were lost for hours and hours. You found her in the middle of the night, and once you struck the bargain, she disappeared. And now it's early in the morning. Just the sun's just coming out.
Hmm. Should we set a camp so that we can rest? Especially since we
That'd
have
be a good idea.
our
I mean, if
Yeah.
marvelous druid that can really do a good camp. Or seems to be luckier at setting camp.
we'll
Sure,
probably have to do two rests because if we do one, won't there be nighttime when we travel?
you can. Nighttime is more dangerous to travel, but you certainly may travel at night. You can rest in the day and travel at night as well. Nighttime
Mm.
increases the DCs. Decreases the DCs of my encounters. That's what it does, and also decreases your vision. But since you pick up low light vision, you're okay to see at night. But with nighttime traveling, what it does is it makes more likely for you to be ambushed.
Ugh.
I
But
mean, we
you
could always just travel outside of the woods, then rest to take a couple rests.
sure. You actually have
Outside
control
of
of
the
that
wood.
little red dot, that little red marker, so you can pull it where you want if you
Okay.
want to travel
Be
somewhere.
Where?
before that, let me finish healing everybody so that just in case.
Ah, yeah, that would be nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Give me one.
I thought that we might have swung a deal with the mosquito witch, but apparently not for our own healing.
Yeah. Okay.
She'd probably give us a jar of mosquitoes and tell us it was healing.
Now, if you
Okay.
do, if you take a rest, then we're going to be up for rolling on your diseases.
Oh, right, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so that's one
this
advantage.
this disease has a 1 day incubation period, but because of time tracking, I count it as per rest.
Yeah. Um, well, that's a bit of an enticement to rest, too, is that we could make our saves. We could try and suck it up against this really nasty disease.
Yeah, I actually have to pull up the disease DC. I don't remember from last time.
It's probably gone down to 10 by now.
Maybe.
You
I,
know.
I think you're right. Maybe it's gone up to 20. Every missed week
I'm going the other.
adds +2 to the disease. The DC for the disease is 18.
18. Good Lord. That's nasty.
Well, you met a nasty enemy. These DCs are based on the enemy level. Now,
And these are,
the fact that you guys are level 3 is going to make it a lot easier to make this DC.
but it's a fortitude save, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Lindsay and I upped our fortitude, so that should help too. But still, we got to make 10 or 11 or better, or
Well,
10 or better
you
to
know what would
pass it.
help is the anti-plague. That'll help.
The anti-plague. What you mean?
Scar,
The
Scar,
cleanse?
no, Scarlet had a
Hmm.
bottle of anti-plague that she forgot about. That actually increases your roll for against the disease
Oh, but
when you
it's
take
only
it.
good for
Yeah.
one character, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put it in the party sheet if somebody wants it.
Well, let me just see what Lindsay and I's rules are. Uh, where
You
is she?
you, you probably want to give it to the character with the worst fortitude.
Yeah, both Lindsay and I are +8 for fortitude. Not bad because we did take an upping, but it's still not fabulous.
That's still pretty decent though. Mine's a +9.
Yours is +9. That's good.
Okay, John,
So you got
I used. Oh, sorry. I used 30
to.
minutes to heal
That's
everybody.
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You don't have anything pressing right now.
Okay, so
Excellent.
what you want
Thank
to
you for the
walk
hills.
here?
So this anti-plague will give you a +2 to your roll against. It lasts for 24 hours.
Wow.
So if you really want to stretch it, you can say, okay, I'm going to take it now, roll it, and take it in 24 hours. That's fine. But it'll gives you a +2 item bonus, which is going to be make a big difference against the roll you have to make.
Yeah. Well, I got Lindsay. I healed her. No, she healed herself down to 1. If I made it, I'd get down to 1 as well and not have it.
So I got a
Yeah.
question. Would guidance not help them also? Getting a +1?
I
Guidance
think,
also would help them because it's a saving throw.
yeah. So I can cast guidance on every one of us
Yeah,
as we make our say.
yeah. So you can say you're casting guidance right before you try to make the save to convalesce
Yeah. For
from the
everyone
disease.
who needs to make it. So for Talos, myself, and Lindsay, I would cast it right before
Yeah.
on each of us.
So guidance is a status bonus. It will stack with item bonus from the anti-plague.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay. Um, I wonder if I want to try it without burning that potion.
Or is somebody going back? Are you guys going back to Oleg's?
Yeah, I figured if we're gonna spend a couple times resting, unless we're traveling to the night, might as well do it somewhere safer. Unless you guys want to just do it here.
Um, well, it's the opposite of where we were going, but it might just be that that's kind of where we do need to go considering what we've just come across. Because we
Yeah.
haven't been back to Oleg since we ran into the trollhounds, right? Or did we? I can't remember.
No,
We haven't.
you just left
No.
Oleg's when you ran into the Trollhounds.
Trollhounds, okay. Yeah, let's go back that way if that's okay with everyone else.
And
I
maybe
think it's
everybody should buy just one anti potion.
Okay, so
yeah,
with
yeah, we should.
with 1 day's travel, you make it back to Oleg's because you have because you still have your knock knock finds you and you guys still have your horses. So with 1 day's travel, you can make it back to Oleg's. You get to Oleg's in the evening time, and when you get there, Valerie's at the front gates, kind of waiting for you. And you go up to her, and she says, "Can somebody explain to me what had happened while you were out there?" He says, I was sleeping, and in the middle of the night, a strange apparition visited my bedside. Seemed to be a decrepit old woman, and she said that one of you was in peril. She said Gunthar was in peril. She said that, am I willing to put my own soul up for collateral to save his life? I said, of course, but I don't understand what kind of deal I've made with what kind of entity.
So Gunthar died, more or less. He was brought back to how we, know and love him. And we owe this creature 5,000 gold. Otherwise, your life is forfeit.
She looks a little dour, but she says, I don't understand what had happened, but if that's what it takes to save someone's life, then yes, I'm willing to put my life on the line. I'm hoping that the we can actually get the money together to pay this entity back.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we will.
We're all hoping that.
If it helps, we also have a year's time to figure this out.
She says, "Oh, if only I hadn't sold my last bit of fortune. The pendant I had was worth clearly worth a good 3,000 gold." But she says, "But you know what? I put myself in a place of no better than anybody else and no better than you. I have no more fortune to spare. I mean, whatever fortune we make, we must make together." And she says, I'm more than happy to put my life on the line to save one of my allies. And she says, I make that decision with no regrets. It seems like this entity wanted my soul specifically.
You're right in that matter. I tried offering myself, and she plainly refused.
She didn't like her. She didn't like your blood. You know, mosquitoes are
She
all about the blood. Your blood is a
said
little off.
she said I tasted gross for mosquitoes.
I'm sorry.
Dodge says, but there's something else I needed to tell you. When you got back, it seems like there's another man who arrived here shortly after you left yesterday, and he was looking for you, wishing to speak to you. Strange man. He's appears to be a priest of Aristil.
Oh, is he the drunken priest that was talking with the was it goat?
I'm not sure. He didn't seem drunken to me.
Wait, was he looking for like a specific person or like the whole group?
He was looking for the he said the party that was aiming to conquer the stolen lands, which is us. But he wanted to speak to all of us together. I
I
told
don't
him
see the
that
harm in it.
you had been off on an adventure, but when you came back, we would speak to him.
Odd, yeah, I say we should talk to them. We're already here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. To, what is this? What does he look like?
He
Can you
says,
describe him a bit?
well, let me introduce you. And she,
Okay.
you guys go into Oleg's trading post. Oleg and Svetlana are there, happily kind of milling about, going about their daily business. And you see, at one of the tables, there's a strange man sitting down. If I can find him, he looks like a priest. He's a middle-aged balding man, not the same drunk guy you guys had met before. He's a middle-aged
Uh,
balding man with a well-kept beard, and around his neck is a symbol of the god of nature, Aristil. He's the deer-like god of nature, generally considered a good god, a protective god. And his eyes light up when you guys arrive, and he says, "Oh, you must be the adventurers that everyone's been speaking of. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Jod Kavkin." And comes over to
well met, John.
shake everyone's hands. And he says, "Well, you see, I came here because I had heard that there was an adventuring party setting out to tame the stolen lands, and I was helping if you can help me in an inquiry I'm making." But then he looks at some of you, and he says, "You don't look too well." He looks at those of you affected by the disease.
Mm,
He says,
three of us.
he says, "May I?"
Oh,
Yes,
please.
please do.
He comes over and examines the three of you, kind of looks into your eyes and kind of looks at your skin. He says, you have blood fire fever. Must have been a very difficult time you've had out there."
It was, but we were sucking it up really well, I think, and
What?
struggling on.
Well, you're lucky you survived that. There are some dangerous creatures out there. He says, "Listen,
Mm,
I can help. I am a priest of Aristil, and I would be happy to help you convalesce this illness.
mm,
how about you rest, and I will help you through the evening, and then we can speak more tomorrow."
sounds
That sounds
fantastic.
delightful.
Uh,
So Jod will attend to you this evening. He has his own kind of mixture of herbs and different types of helpful ingredients to help you fight disease. So he will give you a circumstance bonus of +2.
oh, wonderful.
That's in addition to all the other bonuses you have in its stacks with Jod
Right.
helping you. So
All right. So it's all good.
you guys go back, and of course, Oleg is more than happy to show you guys to your rooms, which he's been tending very well. They're all very clean, and you can have a good night's rest. So now,
Before that, John, I would like to buy a anti-plague just to have an extra one.
yes,
At least the one that
anti plagues cost 3 gold each.
Whoa, that's a good deal.
yeah.
I will buy some once I'm not healing.
All right, so everybody stack up your bonuses. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to cast guidance just before each of us tries to suck it up. So that'll give you a +1 in addition to the +2. So
Okay,
+3.
so John gives everybody a +2. Guidance gives you a +1. That's a total of +3. And whoever takes an anti-plague, that's an additional +2. So it's a total potential of +5.
Yeah, I'm going to buy an anti-plague too.
Okay, so since if everybody has an anti-plague, everybody rolls a fortitude save with a +5, and you guys also
Yeah,
have hero points. So you should be able
right,
to improve this disease problem. If you roll a crit
right.
on the roll, then that's automatically 2 point deduction of the disease stage.
Okay,
Same thing
cool.
for crit fail, of course.
All right. I'm going to try and roll.
Go, go ahead.
Here goes Neg the Gnarly. Oh my God! I actually made it with a 7 with a +4.
Uh, um, the 17 is a failure.
It's a failure. Oh, it's 18, right?
It's
Oh, damn.
18. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna burn.
Talos is a success, and you go to
I'm
stage
gonna
one.
I'm gonna burn a hero point for sure on it.
Okay.
With to re-roll this here on. Let's just see.
Yeah, this is why when you fight a high level monster, it can be devastating.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Reroll that.
Now I get a
27,
27.
but you're short of a crit. A crit could have just cured you.
Shit.
I hate how a
Yeah.
27 isn't a crit.
I know.
Well, the
That's
numbers
pretty
start
rough.
getting
Okay.
higher and higher. When you hit like double-digit levels, you're gonna routinely see a
Yep.
DC
Oh,
of like 40 or something.
holy
Now
shit.
Lindsay. Here goes Lindsay. She doesn't get hero points. Oh boy. But she makes
Lindsay
it.
Oh, yeah.
succeeds, and Lindsay is cured.
Yep. Completely cured. Yeah. Good.
Okay,
Woo.
so
Low
so
rolls.
so the next day you guys wake up. It's the 17th, and John has been tending to you all night. He says you look better, but I don't think you've cleared this disease quite yet. I recommend you stay another day so we can get this disease under control. He says, listen, if you hear my plea and you agree to help me, I have more anti-plague with me, and I can give to you.
Oh boy. That's tempting. Yeah.
Yeah, well, hear my plea first, and then decide.
Yeah.
Another thing is, you guys have a half plate if you want to sell it.
Oh, yeah, I was going to tell you to sell it, please. That was Valerie's.
Okay,
Thank you.
and then I'll distribute the gold. Oh, those two gold pieces won't distribute. So like, I guess it's gonna stuck. It's stuck in a party sheet. So so in the morning time, when you're having breakfast and Svetlana's serving you some delicious food, Svetlana has more recipes for sale if you're interested.
Oh, yeah, let me see them.
Hold on a second, I gotta pull this out. Where did I put it?
By the way, John, I won't mention it, but just in case, I always checking every morning the jar of magical soil with the seed inside.
There's nothing growing yet. Oh, I think it's in parcels. It's got to be in parcels. There we go. Svetlana still has she has haggis and rice and nut pudding if you're interested. So she makes you some delicious haggis in the morning. And John sits everybody down and he says, I thank you so much for listening to my plea. I know we haven't known each other for very long, but I heard about what you want to do here as an adventuring party to tame the lands and to really create a new nation from scratch. and I'm hoping that I can help assist and be part of it and help you. He says, but but there are a lot of troubling dangers in the stolen lands, and I'm sure you guys have already experienced some of these. One of the most troubling things, and I think that you need to address if you are to successfully tame the stolen lands, is the great evil that has cursed this land. He says, I heard from Valerie that you are heading towards the Temple of the Elk. And he
We
says,
are.
Yes, we are.
there's a dark and horrible evil in the Temple of the Elk. He says, you see, I am a worshiper of Aristotle, and in our oldest journals, there used to be a mention of how the Temple of the Elk was once a temple to the god Aristotle. You guys can roll a religion skill check if you want to know.
I think Lindsay's good at that. I think. No, not Lindsay. Me.
Yeah, no, I don't. I forgot I have a 0.
I think Neg made it. Oh, Scarlet made it.
And Scarlet it was. Yeah.
Scarlet made it. Neg made it. Aristil, his name is. He's also named Old the Deadeye. He's a good deity, and he is the god of family, farming, hunting, trade, and generally a nature god. And he used to be very prominent in these parts before they became untamed and over infested with monsters. Eris still watches over those who devote their lives to family and community. He's an agricultural deity as well. He protects farms and animals and protects them from unnatural beasts and monsters. And priests of Eristeel, they don't usually travel around, which you think is really unusual that this priest will be traveling. They usually find their own temple and kind of establish their place, and they stay there. So the fact that this guy is traveling around and looking for you is a bit of unusual in terms of worshippers of Eristeel. So Jock continues, and he says, "You see, many eons ago, when this place was still ruled by the Taldorian Empire, there was a temple of Eristeel called the Temple of the Elk, which is the ruins to which you're headed. That temple was a prominent beacon of worship for the god of nature, Aristotle. But about 300 years ago, it all the worshippers of the temple seems to have developed some sort of madness, some sort of some evil being has apparently overtaken the place. They There was a horrible tragedy where they this killed each other and ate each other alive. It says that, well, that's how the legend goes. There have been many priests that have traveled to the Temple of the Elk. None have returned. He says, I was thinking of traveling there myself and hoping to cleanse that place of evil, but I'm afraid I haven't any abilities to fight whatever evil is there, which is why I need someone with abilities to combat evil, such as yourselves. He says, what I need is once if you are able to cleanse the evil in the Temple of the Elk, to allow me to establish a new church there, to rebuild it, and once again dedicate our worship to Aristotle. He says, when you create your new nation here to allow a church of Aristotle, I would be more than deeply grateful.
I would just tell him, well, just as it just so happens, before we returned here, we were on our way to the temple.
Yes, I heard you were going on to the temple for your own reasons, but what I need is that you cleanse the evil that has infested that place. He says there's another there have been other priests of Aristotle that have been there, attempted to cleanse it, spent time there, but no one that goes there ever returns, ever reports back, and And now I feel that it is my duty to find out what has happened in that place, and if I can do anything to bring the light of Ersteel back to the wilderness. Perhaps that'll also help with the infestation of monsters in the Nile marshes. That has become a massive problem. If you are to rule these lands, you will have to deal with these monsters as well. And I think the light of Ersteel would help you in that respect.
Well, John, it seems like our interests align. I, I think you're right that we need to clear this out. But when you say cleanse this evil, do you mean just slay some entity maybe causing it? Is there some sort of ritual you should perform at this temple?
I wish I knew what it was that infested this place, but I don't. Which is why it is imperative that I have skilled individuals who are able to combat whatever evil arises. So what he's telling you is that he doesn't know what it is. But in order to reestablish a worship of Eristeel, the place needs to be cleansed. The evil that pours forth from that place needs to be eliminated. I just don't know what it is, and I don't have the skills
So,
to explore it.
so what you mean is that apart from the Stag Lord, there's another evil thing inside the temple.
Well, yes, I've heard of the Stag Lord, and I know that you are on your way to defeat him. But the evil inside that temple predates any bandits in this region. He says
And we know it was like three.
yeah, he says as the years pass, the stories of what happened there get worse and worse, and I don't know what the truth of it is. He says but in order for me to explore it, the place has to be safe. He says, I'm afraid that if I go there, I won't last more than a few minutes. Every
Hmm.
priest of Eristeel who has attempted to cleanse that place has not returned, and we do not know their whereabouts or their fate.
And this was 300 years ago that this temple fell from
Yes,
into evil. Hmm.
yes, the
A
temple, it
long
had
time.
existed even before that. It has existed even before the Earthfall, and Earthfall was the cataclysm that started the whole, the started the whole world. So even before that, there were worshippers there. But even after the Earthfall, they continued to see that place as a holy site. So that's why they built a temple there. But about 300 years ago, the temple fell. There are horrible stories of priests going insane and eating each other, and no one
Oh,
has returned from that place.
Well, we generally don't get that hungry, so we'll probably be okay.
He says, whatever it is, it clearly was some unnatural evil. I can't imagine any civilized people going insane and attacking each other and eating each other.
Well, I'm
Can't
definitely in
either.
agreement with going. Yeah. These other priests of Eristeel that went, were they heroic types like us? Were they strong like we are, hardy and as bold as we are? Or were they?
Well, he says, well, previewed. He says, I'm from Galt and from the Eristeel Temple in Galt, and I previewed, some of the records we have of priests that went there. There was a priest named Nurga. This was, must have been 60, 70 years ago. That's the last record we have of any Aristeel priest going there. He was a very devout priest, and he felt that he could go there and whatever evil he could face it. He appeared to be very accomplished and very capable. Once he had gone there, he stopped reporting back, and no one's heard from him since. So that is the last I've ever heard. And the name Nurga, I don't know how to spell it. I think something like that. Nurga was the last person who went there. But before that, there have been several priests that have attempted to go to the Temple of the Elk. Over the last 100 years or so is where we have records. He says, but unfortunately, the problem is that nobody returns to give a report of what is going on there.
Well, we'll probably be the first then. I'm sure we can vanquish this evil.
He says, if you can help me in this, he says, my skills are at your disposal. I am an accomplished priest. I mean, short of raising characters to from death to life, I can help you in all manners of treating illnesses, curing diseases, healing. When you establish a nation, I will be more than happy to advise anything that you should need. I can help you with.
Well, we could very much use someone like you, and this is our interest as well to cleanse this temple. So yeah,
The quest, the reward that he offers is to provide free spell casting according to his abilities for life. That includes cleric type spells such as remove disease, the disease spells that you're dealing with, healing. He is not high enough level to raise dead, but if he becomes stronger, he can even raise dead.
Oh wow! So I said we did do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
I
question
will.
is, are we going to?
Yeah, you don't know what you're facing. That's the problem. He,
That's all right.
he says that not only priests of Aristeel, but many priests have been drawn to that place to try to cleanse the evil. He says, and as you can imagine, no one has returned to give any report of what is going on there. He says, I don't know how dark or how horrible of a thing you face there, but I'm sure whatever it is, it's beyond my capabilities.
John, don't worry. We already are on our way there. Everything lights up to just go to the temple and try to defeat the Stag Lord, and part of that probably is going to be to cleanse the temple. So I see this as everything connecting. So
Okay.
I say okay to your request.
Okay, add it to your quest log. He is so thankful that you are willing to help him. He actually seems surprised. He seems like he didn't think you would be willing to help him, but he's extremely thankful that you are. And if you want to spend another night to try to clear the disease, he's going to help you again. He will always be here as long as you are helping him. He will always be here to offer free spell casting from a cleric level.
all right,
Well,
I'm will.
definitely.
I think we should spend the extra day. Might as well give it a try.
Yeah, I'm keen on it, but I'm also one of the disease ones, so that's why I'm kind of keen on it.
Okay, if you spend the extra day, he's willing to give you his supply of anti-plague, so you don't have to buy more. So you can roll the same thing as you did last time.
+5. Yeah, I'll give guidance to Talos and I. You can roll whenever you want, Talos. I'll wait. That's gonna do it.
Talos succeeds. You are done with Bloodfire Fever until you meet another
Woohoo!
Trollhound. Until you meet another one of those
Oh
things.
please no.
Hopefully
Now
not.
I'm gonna try. Here I go. Oh my God.
Oh,
No.
Nick,
Yeah.
didn't you
There
already
you
use
go.
your?
Yeah, I did. I don't have a hero point, so I can't.
Oh
I'm gonna just be stuck
no,
spin. But I can take. I
you
can
you
buy.
actually
Yeah.
you actually crit failed, so you are in stage
Oh
three
my
now.
God.
You're in stage three. Sorry.
Wow.
And that
That
was with
sucked.
guidance.
Well,
That
he rolled a
was.
no. You rolled a nat one, so nat
Yeah.
one
It doesn't matter.
brings your level of success down. So that's a crit fail.
Yep. Just unlucky rolls. Unreal. Yikes. Oh well. Well, I'm gonna stock up on some of those anti-plagues he has, because that'll help whenever I need to next rest I get. But
John
I'm
says
just
you.
gonna have.
John looks at you and says you're in no condition to leave. I recommend you stay for another couple of days.
Well, I think we're itching to go, though. I don't know. It depends on my party. I don't want to have my party adventuring without me,
Uh, at
especially
at
my friend
stage
Lindsay. Yeah,
at stage 3, you're clumsy 1 and enfeebled 1.
right. And clumsy is what a dex penalty, right?
Yeah.
Or
John, I
mm,
question now. At what stage of the disease does it kill you?
I think did you guys succeed on the medical medicine check on that?
Yes, we
yeah,
did. You were telling us stuff before about
you
it.
told us once. Yeah,
Stage 6.
stage 6. So
Yeah,
I'm 3 away from
you know
death.
what Jod will tell you. Yeah, he says, you can't risk yourself any more than this. You're looking terrible.
Well, I'd be thrilled to sleep and drink ale for 2 more days, and have my lovely friend Lindsay sing some of her nicest songs. But it's up to the rest of the party
Lindsay can
whether
also
we can.
Lindsay can cast cleanse affliction to bring this down before you roll again.
Oh, right.
Remember,
Oh, that's right.
don't forget all the skills you guys are learning.
Oh,
You got to use
yeah.
them.
Well, as we spend one night, we get all our spells back, right? So
Yeah,
even I can cast cleanse on myself as well.
yeah.
So with me,
Technically, you can cast it 3 times and get rid of it. Oh no, you
okay,
can't.
yeah,
I'm
that
sorry. It only
only
affect.
twice.
Yeah, you can only do it
Yeah,
twice because one
twice, but
there's a.
that's okay. I'll suck it up and go at what level 1. That's fine.
Okay,
Lindsay will cast it on me, and I'll cast it on myself, and we will be at level 1. Although we will, as we're leaving today, have burnt one of our second level spell, but that's okay.
that's
I
fine.
think we'll be
I
okay.
think
Yeah,
it's a good use of a second level spell in your
yeah.
circumstance. Yeah.
So go down to level 1.
Yeah,
That's good.
I got it. I put you back at level 1. All right, so you're gonna set out today. Go ahead and make your movement for the day.
Are we just going down 1 hex, like to?
You guys get 2 hexes per day with horses. And also,
Oh, can we go here?
I'm
I'm
assuming
just
you're,
gonna let go.
I'm assuming Lindsay's the NPC you're bringing with you on this trip, correct?
Whoa, we didn't discuss that, but well, she's better now at doing lingering song. It might be worth more worth it than ever. She can now give us. Well, let me just tell the party. She can give us. Well, I'm on the wrong character. Hold on a sec here. Where'd she go? She's hiding on me. Oh my god. She can now do lingering composition. Yeah, but and then
Well,
the
I'll tell
what
you
the
the benefits. Lindsay can she buffs you in combat. On top of that,
yep.
on camping, she gives you a +1. The
Oh, that's
benefits
right.
of Valerie is that Valerie is an excellent tank. She will fix your
Yep.
equipment during camping. Jathal will reduce the ability for enemies to ambush you when you're camping. Jathal is she does a lot of damage. She's not as tanky as Valerie. And you have Knock Knock, which will give you a penalty when you're camping, the opposite of Lindsay.
Yeah. We want him to
But
hang out with the horses outside of camp.
exactly, and Knock Knock, however, is a rogue, which means he's a skill monkey. He's trained in just about everything. So those are your
Yeah.
options.
I don't think we level up Knock Knock, so probably Valerie or Lindsay.
Well, who would be running Valerie? Because no one's taken her, and I know Neg and
Oh
I both
yeah,
ran a character.
Valerie, I have control of her,
He's got it.
and she's already leveled up. She's ready
Yeah.
if you guys want her.
Yeah, let me know because the NPCs you're not actively using, I don't have them in the character selector because it speeds up the you loading the characters. If there's too much crap in there, it just slows
Yeah.
everything down.
Okay. Well, I'm fine either way. I just need to. I mean, it means that there won't be one less cleanse spell, but that's okay. But I need to make sure I bought before I leave, as we're setting out. I need to make sure I buy some of those potions of. I don't remember.
Anti-plague.
Anti-plague. Yeah, I need to get some anti-plague
I think they were 3 gold
potion.
each.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, no, it's a no-brainer to get it.
Hold on,
But I'm
let's
not.
see if you qualify for a higher level of anti plague. Let me
Oh,
see.
okay.
So anti-plague, no, you only qualify for lesser anti-plague
Right.
because
That's what I would figure.
moderate anti-plague is a level 6 item.
Okay. I'm gonna put 2 in my sheet. Um, where'd it go? There it is. Anti-plague 2. Put it in my riding dog.
And
I
is
know. Actually, I don't.
Lindsay okay in weapon wise and
Oh yeah, um she is. She does not. I don't think she can get. She can't put a rune stone or anything on. But what she has is. That's a good question. I think she can get better weapons than she has. She
Uh,
has a dagger and
she
a short
she
bow.
she can. She's probably more effective casting her telekinetic projectile.
Yeah, of course, of course. She's a bard. Um,
She
her
can.
proficiency isn't that good, even on a dex-based weapon. To be wrong, actually, no, it's pretty good now. She's +8, but is I don't think there's any finessable weapon that is really does much more damage than a dagger. Anyways, if I remember correctly.
no, but
Uh,
we want her to attack from afar. She's
Yeah, from afar she's good. Well, she's squishy. She's not as squishy as me. I'm much more squishier than her. Believe it or not, I am really. But and her AC's higher than mine too.
what about armor?
Her AC, yeah, she's got 19 AC, and I actually have 18. But she does not carry a shield. That is one thing. Let me just see that she could have. Is she could have a shield. In which case, her AC can actually be 21 or 20. She's pretty defensive if she wants to be. I'm going to make sure she gets a shield.
yeah, as a bard, she actually is more effective with casting her spells than
Yeah,
shooting
of
her
course.
weapon.
But a shield is good for at range too, right?
Oh yeah, shield is as long as you raise it, you can bring her AC up.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't have to really use things in her hand because so much is performance based. I mean, she has one instrument, but she can also sing.
Yeah,
Maybe she needs to.
the rule system doesn't specify you have to have any instrument in your hand to perform.
Yeah. Yep.
You can
Perfect.
whistle, you can
I'm just
sing, you can do whatever.
Man, there are pages of shields, aren't there? Whew,
Yeah, there are a lot
just
of
page.
yeah, most of them. A lot of the items, even though there's thousands of items, a lot of the item choices are more of just flavor. They're not like necessarily better than another item. Like
Right,
for instance, there's this
right,
one shield called like a deployable buckler or something like that, where you for one action you can just deploy it. It's attached to your wrist or something. Like there's stuff like that,
right.
but there's nothing that's just clearly going to be better than anything else.
I'm just gonna give her a wooden shield because it's light. It's only bulk 1. And somehow I think she'd like a wooden shield. Okay, she's got a wooden shield.
So later on, when you pick NPCs before you venture out, depending on what you're going to do, you might choose an NPC whose skills will be helpful on what you're doing. Right now, you don't have any NPCs I can think of that specifically are going to be that helpful. Uh, Here, you don't have like a cleric type NPC right now. No, yeah, actually,
No,
Jthal is a
yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
She's a dark paladin, so she's sort of like that. And she's been alive for so long that maybe she remembers some stuff from the ancient past.
I'm all in favor of us rotating it per adventure out. Like Lindsay go out one time, and then Jtal, and then what's the other one? I can't even. I've
Valerie?
already forgot it. Valerie
Well,
goes out. Yeah,
we should probably do Valerie then because I don't think Scarlet had a chance and Valerie hasn't came out.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Okay,
Let's get Valerie out
all right, so I'll bring in Valerie. It's just
and take out Lindsay.
yeah. So in order to
Lindsay's
do
gonna rest.
so what I have is I have like an NPC. I have a separate module just stores NPCs, and I
Right.
will import it from that module and export Lindsay later. That's how it
And
keep
it's going to be on.
because the more stuff you have in your character selection thing, the slower Fantasy Grounds gets. I learned that the hard way from the past. But right now I clicked the
And
wrong button and it's loading.
And unfortunately for Jod, he's going to be back at Oleg's with Lindsay, and she's going to have her parchment out and her quill, and she's going to be asking him 3,000 questions a minute about everything, because she likes to know everything. Not that I'm
So
complaining.
as you guys are leaving Oleg's, you can't kind of help shake that there's something odd about John. He seems to be a very straightforward, very good intentioned person, but there's something off about him. You can't help shake that. Yeah, get a weird,
Can
odd
I
feeling.
can,
Well,
can I
what's giving us
do?
that feeling? What
Yeah.
just a little bit more specific.
Well, just the way that he has so coincidentally found you that easily. And the fact that this guy is a priest of Eristeel, but he's not performing his duties at a temple as most priests do. So those things kind of strike you as a little bit
Hmm.
odd. He hasn't done
Well,
anything that makes you think that he's evil or anything like that.
Sure.
Lindsay's going to roll a perception to see if she can get at
Yeah,
the bottom.
perception is sense motive.
Yeah, okay. So she rolls this. She rolls her perception. Oh, look at that. Woo.
Hold on, my fantasy ground is in loading mode because I'm
Oh,
trying.
that roll
Yeah,
didn't
me
show
too.
up.
I
Oh
don't
my
see it.
God. It was a 20.
No, I see
Come
it. I
on.
see it is a 20. So because Lindsay spends so much time pestering Jod, you later on she'll tell you what she found out about him.
Okay.
Finally, okay, the thing popped up. I don't want to import the wrong
Mine is
freaking.
thinking.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know,
now I
but
see it.
Yeah.
I don't want to import the wrong character and then freaking bring in the character you guys haven't even met yet.
Yep.
Because I had to preload every single character from the companion guide before I did this. So I have a
Oh
record of every
no.
character. So I don't want to import a wrong character and then you guys something pops up you guys shouldn't see.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I don't think that's right.
if
Hmm.
Fantasy Ground. Why don't we take a break here? Since Fantasy Grounds is
Okay.
you are just one hex away from the Temple of the Elk.
So question
So
about
we have
that.
to.
Is the hunt exactly in the same diagonal as the temple?
The temple's right here.
Okay, and the huts we need to search that in the same hex.
You probably need to search for you know where the region, but you don't know its exact location, and this is deep in the swamp. Right now,
Okay.
you're not at the location to search for it. You can still search the
Okay.
location you're in. You can always do a recon action in the location that you're currently in. You might find something surprising. You don't know. But I think you already spent your travel action for the day. And actually,
Yeah.
this is the position of the bandit camp you guys had taken out in the past.
Yeah. So we need to set camp, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me when you're ready so I can throw the
You're our
dice.
pro. We dare not do it without our faithful druid doing it. Hey.
Now, Marcius, you beat the zone DC for now, Marcius. That is a success for making camp. Plus, you don't have Lindsay anymore, but you still succeed.
No.
Now
Yeah.
that you have prepared a campsite, does anybody want to do camping activities?
Yes, I'm going to try and camouflage this camp because my
Okay.
stealth is better than ever.
All right. So
Mm.
your
We'll
stealth
see.
is still against the same DC.
Oh,
Oh,
look
that's
at
a
that.
critical success. Let me see.
Yeah.
Camouflage campsite, critical success. Your camouflage exceeds expectations. Increase the DC of your camp by 2. Okay, you guys are almost no chance of getting that.
Excellent.
You guys have almost
No
no
more
Okay.
chance of
small
getting
houses
encounter.
tonight.
Yeah, so you got a +2 DC, plus you have a successful campsite. Okay. You got anybody else want to do any camping activities?
Yeah, I just want to craft a second level item. So I think
Go.
this is a 16.
Let me check. Level 2 is DC is 16 for crafting. That is
Ooh,
a
yes.
that is a success.
All right, so I'm at the halfway mark.
Yep. So with the crafting rules, when you're at the halfway mark, you need a second success. On a second success, you make the item. Also, you can drag it out to make it cheaper for half the price. But you have to drag it out for like weeks, so it's not always worth it.
Okay, and then you said that Valerie can repair shields.
Yes, but Valerie does not have anything to repair right now. Do you guys have anything that's broken?
That was what I was going to ask if anybody needed
I
the
don't
shield
think
to
I
be.
don't. Neg does not.
Hold on,
Nope.
let me put this in Valerie's character sheet so you guys know how the rules. I will take Valerie's camping. Okay, at level 7, Valerie has something happen, so you're not level 7 yet. Yeah, these guys have your NPCs have special things. All the way up. As you level up, you have a lot of special things. So right now, Valerie's special thing is maintain armor.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Now,
Good.
under normal circumstances, your armor does not get damaged, but your shield will.
Right.
There are only special circumstances that will actually damage your armor or weapons. Those are the circumstances like we were talking about the rust monster, that kind of stuff. That your magic items are not immune from that, but those are rare, very, very rare in the game. Normally, when you're talking about repairing, it's the shield. Also, if the PC chooses a suit of armor, that armor grants the wearer temporary hit points equal to half their level during the next encounter it's worn. So it's not just repairing armor, but
Oh,
she can supercharge the armor.
she
So
gives a buff. Nice.
yeah, so I put it in Valerie's character sheet. So Valerie spends her time in camp maintaining the group's armor and potentially repairing broken shields. One PC chooses one suit of armor or a broken shield. If the PC chooses a suit of armor, that suit of armor grants the wearer temporary hit points equal to half their level during the next encounter. So
Mm.
whoever wants
Yeah.
to,
Yes, please.
you yeah, whoever wants to, you can give yourself that temporary hit point buff.
Yeah, because you had her like do an extra cautious check of
Yeah.
your armor.
And if she repairs a shield, she automatically succeeds.
She can't repair a wooden
Oh,
shield though.
nice.
Sure she
Only a
can.
metal shield, right? Oh, she
No,
can do a wooden shield.
no,
Oh,
there's no rules limits. Valerie's just she's handy with armor and shields. She's been taught in her temple while
yeah.
she was training.
So she could bit of woodworking too then, I
So
suppose, before
anybody
she
wants
could.
some want that? I guess it's half their level. So does anybody want one temporary hit point?
Um. Well, Neg does not have a lot of hit points. Yeah, but I'm kind of really because I have the 6 sales company shield and it's very precious to me. So I'm kind of nervous about it, but I do hand it to her.
That
I
shield
have real faith.
that shield's not broken, so there's nothing she can do with it.
That's I thought she could fine tune it. No?
No, no, that your armor is what she can fine tune. She'll
Oh,
go to
okay,
your
not the
armor.
shield. Okay.
She puts on some metal
Yeah.
plates on your armor, so the next time you get hit, you'll take one temporary hit point. There we go. Right now you're low
All
level, so
right.
that's all she can really do. It's not
Yeah, no, I
nothing. I mean,
can't.
it's one hit
No,
point.
no.
It's one hit point.
I can't take it though because I don't have armor. I'm a witch. I don't wear
Oh, you
armor.
you don't even have armor.
Yeah, I just have a shield. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll give
I
it
would.
to Gunthar. Gunthar gets one
Yeah, give
temporary
it to
hit point.
Kevin. Yeah. You never know when it might just save you.
Yeah.
But later on, as your levels go up, that's half your level. So it's going to be more useful later on. If you
Mm.
guys do shield block, it's very helpful because you can fail your crafting check. She can't.
She can fix it. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't do. I can't do shield block. I don't think. Not
No,
my
you
character.
have to be a martial class or take it as a feat.
Yeah, yeah,
I
that's
can.
cool. Yeah, you don't have to worry about your shield. That's awesome.
Well, Gunthar can shield block as a fighter. I think Talos took it as a feat.
I
But
took it
I
as a
don't.
feat, yeah.
But I don't even see you guys raising your shields normally. I've seen you like once or twice actually raise your shields. All right, so you guys pass this evening without any difficulty. Here's the date, the 19th. You guys are running out the clock with a mosquito witch. Better have that 5 grand ready. Next day
Well, we'll have to loot.
begins. Let's
Better
see
be good
what
temple loot.
let's see what kind of temple loot you can find.
Yeah. All right, so we are moving here, right?
Yep.
The 12 miles from there. Cool.
So you guys move over there. You guys don't exactly know where the temple is. You would need to do a recon action, but Scarlet, you see a pink mist kind of rise, and it appears that only you can see it. It's something is communicating with you directly. The others don't see it. They just look at you like you're crazy. The pink mist starts rising up around where you're standing, and that voice of the guardian of the bloom kind of starts kind of echoing in your head. Here is where it is. Follow the trail. And you see the pink mist leads off into a really deep area of the now marshes.
Guys, guys. The Guardian has spoken to me. I see a pink mist, and it says that I should follow because this is where the thing that she wanted me to find is the weakness. So do you see that Scarlet goes and follows?
Uh,
Okay, I'll follow you.
so as you guys are following the voice, the guardian of the mist, she speaks to you again, and she says, "Before you, you will find a place of great pain and sadness. You will find the darkest evil that exists in this land. You will know it for what it
Ooh.
truly is." She's only Scarlet can hear this. It seems like she's got some sort of connection to this entity at this point, and she says, "There is another there, trying to cleanse the darkness." She says, "He has the power to see deep into the past. You must save him. You must save him." And she just repeats that. As you guys get deeper
I
into
will. I will.
as you guys get deeper into the now marshes, you realize that a really thick fog starts to kind of rise up around you. There is a heavy stream that actually kind of pours into a river. This is to your left as you're traveling. Forward, you see that the fog gets thicker and thicker, almost to the point where you can't see, and the pink mist is going right into the fog.
Guys, the pink mist is going forward into the mist.
And
Do
it's
you guys
just
want to follow that
disappearing.
stream, or I want to follow the fog?
But you realize that as you're following the fog, the visibility is getting really bad. You guys cannot protect yourself if something ambushes you from around because you can't.
Oh,
You guys are deep inside the swamp. It's very difficult to traverse. The ground is wet and soggy. The mist is thick around you. As you look around, you hear some sounds of howling. You can't tell if it's from a creature or just wind blowing through the marshes.
but we know for sure they're not troll hounds because we know what they sound like.
They might be troll hounds. You can't tell.
Well, I'm I just say, I'm always comfortable following the natural path of a stream because I've worked on the rivers and streams most of my life. So if we need to follow a stream, I would help as much as I can in guiding us through it.
As you go deeper
Because
into the mist, you hear the howl of a wolf, and this is not natural. Though it's not doesn't sound just like a normal wolf that you would hear in the forest. It sounds like like some immaterial, ghostly howl, and you hear some creature growling, and there is
would
there's some activity going on straight in front of you, deep into the mist.
would good knowledge of arcana or occultism let you
Or
possibly know
nature.
what type of or nature?
Sure, sure.
Yeah. Or,
I'll give you guys a roll if you want. I will accept Arcana. I'll accept religion. I'll
oh,
accept occultism.
okay.
I will accept nature, but with a high DC.
Okay. I'll try. Oh, I almost had a good roll, but it crapped. Christ,
Okay.
metal man.
Critical success,
Actually,
baby.
Scarlet, that the 22 is not a success. I just set the wrong DC. The only person who succeeds in this is Aramin, with a critical. So 26 is a critical success. Uh, uh,
Hell yeah, baby.
It's good stuff.
these are the voices of angry spirits. They're not they're clearly unnatural. They are unnatural beasts, and
Undead?
they're not. You don't think they're undead, but whatever they are very angry and in a feverish, bloodlust, warlike state. You're going to be ready to fight when you face them.
Okay.
Woo. We're gonna face something good.
Are you ready? You guys going to follow the
Uh,
voices of these beasts, right?
stealthily to approach them.
Yeah.
Sure.
Then I will allow you to roll initiative with stealth when you do roll initiative.
Right. Of course. Of course. Yeah.
Okay, it's
Makes all
time.
the plus.
Let me share. You guys reached the Temple of the Elk.
Ooh.
Oh, that was fast.
Wow. That's pretty ominous looking.
So we roll initiative. You may use stealth as initiative if you'd like.
Okay.
You may also position yourself before we start.
Ooh.
Anything you can't.
Okay.
Don't cross this line. You can position yourself any way you want.
Okay.
Hold on, before you position
I'm
yourself,
positioning myself here.
I want to show you what you're facing first.
Oh.
As
Whoa.
you guys come upon this scene.
Oh. Oh, it's a big bloody bear. Oh my gosh. Oh wait.
So it's more than just a bear. So you guys, as you guys reach the Temple of Elk, you see that this there is an ancient ruin. It used to be a large temple, and the stairs have completely collapsed.
Hmm.
Oh, let me turn off token lock so
Uh,
you can position yourselves.
I'm going here. Everyone's going up. I'm going there.
That's out of the range of your spells.
Is it? I don't think so.
Okay.
1, 2. Let me just see. Maybe I better care. 1,
I
2.
mean, does right click on them and see how far it goes.
Yeah, I better move up then. Okay, I will go up to here. I'll go back. I guess I'm braver than I thought.
So because you guys rolled successes, you guys recognize that these are animals, but they have been affected by some awful dark curse, and they are not going to behave like normal animals. They are behaving like angry spirits. Uh, there are there are a couple of animals. There's a huge, well, actually not, no, it's just large size, large bear. He is flanked by three of these cursed wolves. The bear, there is a man. He is cowering in the corner, and he's fighting off. He's trying to fight off this bear. He's holding up some sort of holy symbol. As you look at this man,
Ah,
this is what he looks like. He is a man, but he has very gentle features. Almost at a second glance, you think might be a woman. Very beautiful looking man with flowing blonde hair and perfect skin and like these yellow, beautiful eyes. He's holding up a glowing red, a yellow holy symbol, and he's whispering. He's casting a spell, and he's whispering against that bear that's threatening him. And he's saying, "Power, power of the dawn flower, thou shalt not come." He just keeps praying and praying. The bear is trying to attack, but the bear, when he raises its claws, it seems to stop for a second. This man is casting some sort of magic that is keeping the bear from killing him. But it looks like the bear's making some ground and getting closer and closer every step. All right, so that's the scene in front of you. The cursed wolf. As you guys approach, the cursed wolf notices you. He turns around and he will attack you. Who's the closest? Oh, Talos is the closest. You run it. Rolls up to Talos, attacks with his jaws. Misses.
Misses. Yay.
He's going to do a multi-attack with a second. Ooh,
Oh,
Oh,
don't worry.
violence.
I'm going to run out of crits soon.
I've heard that before.
I'm sorry.
Whoa!
oh,
He
and
Go-
crits.
reaction.
Crits. Yeah,
He
he says
double
that as
six.
he crits.
He double
You
sixes
say you're
on
going to
you.
run out of crits soon as you roll, as you crit your damage dice. I mean,
All
come
right.
on. Have you got a?
Valerie's up.
Are you sure you haven't got a crit
Okay.
button on your desktop?
She is going to Southern Charge. Be sure where it's. Okay.
Well, you gotta set a position.
Yeah.
Sudden
Sorry.
charge is it includes two movements and an attack. So she can make up to two movements and she can attack. If you don't need to make
Wait.
two
So
movements, it doesn't make a difference.
Oh, okay.
two makes that's two movement, right?
No, that's only
No. Wait.
that's only 5 feet.
Here.
She doesn't even need to make both those movements.
I think if you cross them between me, you might be able to get flanking if you like go if you want one more over.
Yeah. Then there.
Okay. Remember, Valerie has a
I
speed
thought
of
that.
25. She doesn't even need two movements to get there. So now Valerie and Talos have the woke flanked. So
So
you,
it's off
when you
guard.
attack the wolf, you can make it off guard.
Then, yeah. Sorry. I'm getting used to her.
Oh, see, Valerie lands a crit on the wolf. Excellent.
Excellent.
Nice. And then I am going to raise shield. That's my luck.
All right, excellent. Gunthar's up.
Why am I not? Huh? What the hell? Oh. Oh, I see.
22 is a hit. Thirteen's not a hit.
And that's the end of my turn, I believe. One move and two attack.
All right. Neg is up.
All right. So we're all going for this. I might have to move up a bit, I think. And I'll shoot this one here with, of course, my take out my lustrous stone of cold iron, and I'm going to cold iron that poor beast. So let's see. Here we go. It's a hit. And it does this. Oh. Oh,
That,
that's, yeah, it's gone
that
up in
kills the
power.
beast. Yep, it's gone up in
Cool.
power. You guys feel yourselves
Yeah.
more powerful. Talos is up.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna versatile vow to make a bestial mutagen and drink it. So that's gonna take 2 actions.
Yep.
And then I'll use my last action just to walk up. I have a 35 movement while raging.
I believe you drank a mutagen that increases your strength, right?
Yeah, it gave like me stronger claws and jaws attacks.
All right.
And it actually, yeah, it gives you like a +2 on athletics checks too. And
All right.
that's my turn.
All right. Maybe the beast the bear's gonna come wrestle you. Scarlet, you're up.
Okay, I am. Let me there for one moment to see. Okay, perfect. Well, then I am going to use flaming sphere, and I'm going to put it exactly where that bear is. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a reflex on him.
Hika does not care about your flaming sphere. This is a
Because he's
very
adorable.
angry bear.
I mean,
That's
the
not a
sphere
normal
should be
bear.
there, no?
The spear's still there, but
It's there.
he critically succeeded on his save.
Ugh, bugger.
That's horrible.
Yep.
Okay. Then that's it because it's too. Um.
Okay, we got a bear with a goatee for some reason. This bear, we got this wolf with a goatee. Wolves know how to flank, so he's going to come up to you and flank you.
Mm-hmm. But
You're going to get you off guard on this one. Oh, that's a lot of ouch. That's a lot of ouch. So first you take this, and then because he hit you that hard, you're going to have to roll a fortitude save.
oh no, shoot.
You
That's funny.
you succeed with no problem. You do not get knocked prone, which is not what you don't want with these wolves. And then we have the last cursed wolf. Uh, he is. Oh, actually, this cursed wolf had a third action. I'm sorry, but he's going to attack with multi attack.
I need to get my
Why?
spell down.
He attacks with multi attack, misses with multi attack. Now we
Oh
get
no.
cursed wolf number one. His first attack is going to go against Talos. He's going to take advantage of the off guard. He's going to hit you. He has you off guard, so you got to roll a fortitude saving throw again. That's another success. You have a good fortitude. His second attack is going to go towards Gunthar. Nothing but net. He's got a third attack against Gunthar for a Hail Mary. Nothing. Okay, we're up to Airman.
All right. A couple things. First things first. I guess my magic armor, mystic armor came off. I used the spell scroll before we went out, John. I'm just applying that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
The second thing is, so you said that these are animals, but they're behaving like cursed spirits.
Yeah, they're possessed
So they
animals.
are animals.
Yeah, they are.
Would dispel magic do anything?
You can try it, but it has to be against the counteracting the level of the curse, which is probably you don't know how high it is. You can try it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would assume that, like in game, character wise, my character would assume that this is some high level magic.
Yeah,
Doing this.
because you rolled a crit on that save, you think that if you can try to dispel magic against these animals, but the number you're going to have to roll is very high.
Okay. Okay. So then,
The depth of the curse is so strong that you're going to have to pretty much roll a that 20 to successfully dispel it.
oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna just do electric arc on the two wolves, and let's see.
Are they in your range?
Are they not? Let me see. I thought I have the. Does the feat not work for cantrips?
What feat?
The reach spell?
Oh, if you use a reach, you can reach them
Yeah.
because the electric arc distance is 30 feet. But if you
Yeah.
use
So that's
reach,
why
you can
that's 60.
but that'll cost an extra action. But that's fine.
That does cost an action
I
to use
believe
it.
so. I believe so. I'm not sure.
Because all it says is you can extend if the next action is cast a spell that has a range, increasing it as a standard. It doesn't say it costs an action. Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
It does cost an action because you see
It
how
does?
the description of the spell itself has an action
I see
marker.
that. Okay.
But you can
Okay. Yeah, that's
certainly
fine.
use your turn to do that. That's fine. That's three
Sure.
actions.
Sure.
You have one success and one fail. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Okay.
All right.
And that's all I can do.
The cleric continues to pray, holding up his symbol. The light of the dawn flower shall save me. And then he sees the rest of you. He says, "Oh, the dawn flower has answered me. He has sent help. Please, please, you must destroy this thing. It's evil." Curse Guardian is going to try to break through his sanctuary. He does not break through his sanctuary. He gives up, seeing that there are other enemies afoot. He's going to move all over here, get himself right in the middle of everybody. And let's see. Who does he want to attack? I'll roll a d6. He likes Scarlet. He likes flowers. He's coming after you.
I can see it. I'm a druid.
It's a hit, but not a crit.
Yeah. Thank God. Let's see what he does with a hit.
So he attacks you with his jaws. First, he does some damage, and then he does an automatic
14.
grapple. You are grabbed by him. He bites you and he's got you in his jaws. That's one attempt to attack, one movement, and one attack. That's his turn. Valerie's up. I don't know what she was rolling.
I don't know either.
Oh, that cursed wolf had a persistent bleed, but it was already dead, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Valerie's up. You are
Okay.
grabbed by this creature. On your turn, you can try to escape.
Okay. So Valerie is going. Is there a way for me to help Scarlet be not in his?
There absolutely is. It would be an aid action to help on your escape attempt.
Okay. So that's the one action.
Uh,
Okay.
rem-
So I am going.
So
Go ahead.
what that is remember the action of the day. If she does a prepared action, she does a prepared action to aid when you are trying to escape. That's what it would be. So in combat, when you're trying to aid, what you need to do is you
Mhm.
need to do a prepared action. So it costs you two actions to prepare and to prepare an action for somebody else's turn. So if she spends two actions right now, what she's going to do is on your turn, when you would try to attempt to escape, she uses a reaction to improve your chances to escape. Get it?
Okay. So then what I'm going to do then is move here 5 feet. So that way we're flanking him. And I am
When you move there, you activate his opportunity attack.
huh?
He has an opportunity attack.
For 5 feet?
Only if you
But,
step. If you move,
oh,
I mean, then I
just
said 5 feet.
but
good.
okay, I'll let you have it this time. Go ahead.
You have to say step five
You
feet
have to
though
say step.
in the
Okay.
rule.
You have to say I'm doing a
Yeah.
5 foot step, but that's okay.
Okay, I'll try to remember that. Then the aid action.
Well, technically,
And
you got to tell me how you're going to try to aid Scarlet when
okay,
on the turn.
so since he has a shield, he's going to try and bash the hand with the shield to
Oh,
try to
okay. I'll
have
take it.
her really.
I'll accept that because technically you've moved away from Scarlet. But if you can explain how the aid's going to work, I can accept it. No problem. All right, that is Valerie's turn. Gunthar, you're up. You have flanking with Valerie because she moved over there.
A question, John. Don't I have to throw the aid
On your turn,
right
when
now?
yeah, right
Okay,
before you
on the
roll,
other.
she's going to have to roll for the circumstance bonus.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I thought I was going to try an intimidating strike. It's two actions.
Which creature, the wolf or the bear?
The bear.
Okay.
Well, that sucks.
That was a really bad roll.
But you have a hero point, right?
I do, and I had the wrong guy targeted too. So I'm going to use a
Oh,
hero point, and
And remember to put him off guard.
yes, he's up there because he's flanked. Yeah.
yeah, I did. Let me redo the targeting for the right thing. That's better. That's not
Ooh,
much better.
that's not good. Okay, I think
All right, then I'll just do that.
you have a third
I'll do
action.
my third action. I'll just attack again normally.
Oh, you needed that for
There
the
you go.
previous action
Awesome.
because you were doing
Still,
an
that's pretty
intimidating
good.
strike on a previous action. That could have been
Ooh, that's
big.
good damage.
That's real good.
That's big damage anyway. Yeah.
All right, Nick is up.
Awesome.
You're up, Nick.
Okay, now I see that Gunther just he did a really bad miss, but then his sword spun around. He did a really awesome hit right into the shoulder blade of that thing. So now I feel confident I can go after the wolf and I can help Telos, but it isn't going to be a lot of damage. I will see how much fortitude that sucker wolf has, and I will cast Trade Death for Life with the idea I might be able to give fast heal to Telos. Let's see. Ah, the goddamn thing saved.
He succeeds, but I think you can still give fast healing even if he saves,
Yes,
right?
it does still give fast healing. Yes. Okay, so I will target. Let me target Telos, and I'll give fast healing
Thank you.
one.
That's only one action. You still have two.
Then, oh, is it only no trade death for life? Oh, one action. Yeah, you are
Yeah, yeah.
right.
It's a
You are.
It's your witch stuff.
Oh
It
yeah,
only
I
costs
forgot
one.
all about that.
Yeah, that's all. That's
That's
the witch's whole thing. Otherwise, you're just a wizard.
that's why it's home. Okay, well then I'll try. Otherwise, I'm just a wizard. All right, all right. I'm gonna go after that wolf with my lustrous cold iron needle darts because it tends to help. All right, let's see. Yes, that is good at critical.
I don't think that wolf can survive a crit. No, we can't. No
Mm,
way.
23.
It's gone.
Okay,
You've
goody.
ripped it to shreds. All
Good.
right,
Passing on.
and you broke the flank, which is good. Talus is up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a nice strike.
Yeah, it can add up, all those little fours. It's like super magic missile or something. But no plus ones.
I'm gonna go for attack for that wolf.
That's a hit. Not quite dead.
Then I'll go for claws.
Oh,
Ooh.
there we go. There now the crits are coming out.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's gone.
It's dead. It's just
Uh,
And
after that big bear.
I'm just gonna use my last turn to shield block just in case, but I probably won't need it.
you mean raised shield?
Yes.
Okay. Scarlet, you're up.
Okay, so what does Valerie need to throw to
Okay,
do
so
the?
this is how it works when you're grappled. When you're grappled, right? What you need to do is break out of the grapple. That means Scarlet needs to succeed on a certain check using her athletics. This athletics is against a very high DC because the creature grappling you is very vicious. So it's against
Oh no.
the creature's athletics DC. So Valerie is aiding you, so she can roll her athletics against the same DC. If she succeeds, then she gets bonuses to your roll. If she fails, then nothing.
Ooh.
If she crit fails, then she hinders you.
Okay, I am going to go ahead and throw the athletics of Valerie first.
Yeah, this is a very high DC roll because the creature grappling you is massive and very strong. Valerie does not succeed in aiding you. Now it's your turn to if you want to try to get break a grapple. It's an athletics and it's an attack action too. So grappling can be
Okay,
real bad when it's done by something like this.
yeah, the thing is that I suck at athletics, so I'm going to try my best.
Actually, you can. I believe you can do acrobatics. Let me see. I don't want to get it confused with fifth edition. So the name of the action is escape grapple. So this is typically an athletics DC. However, you can attempt an acrobatics instead of your athletics.
Okay,
So if you want to try to squeal like squirm out of the jaws, you can try that.
I am going to try to squeeze out of that arms.
The
Those
DC is still the
beefy arms.
same. It's a very high DC. The Valerie's 20 was a failure. She smashes the bear's head, but he doesn't care. He's locked onto you.
Okay, I am doing it.
16 is a failure. So that's one action. You still have two.
Okay, I am going to do.
You can still, even though you're grabbed, you're not. You can still do things. You can attempt. Uh,
I- I'm I'm
yeah,
going to try and see if I can do a hydraulic push on him. And it says here that the target gets knocked back, so maybe
if you get knocked
that'll
back,
help me.
if he gets knocked back while he's grappling you, you go with him.
Repeat that last thing. You got kind of.
If he gets knocked back, you go with him.
Mm.
Which might not be good because I could take one of them out of flank.
Yeah, so I'm going to do an electric arch on him. So, actually, no. Wait. I am going to move the fireball to where the bear is, and I
Oh.
sustain it.
Okay.
So I'm going to try again and see it. Cast that on myself.
Now, I got a question.
No.
I have a question. Is
Yeah.
moving the
Yeah.
fireball a manipulate action?
It does. It says that each creature must attempt a let's see.
If you try to do a
On
manipulate action while you're grabbed, you have to do a flat DC.
let's see. On sequences round, the first time you sustain the spell each round, you can leave the sphere a square and roll it to another square. It says it's trait fire, arcane primal. I don't see anything that it says.
Okay, so it doesn't count as
3.
manipulate, so you can go ahead and do it.
Okay.
I know it's
So it looks like he critically failed his save.
awesome. Oh, that was his save. Oh. Oh,
So you get to do some damage on him.
nice.
Get him back for what he's doing.
Some fire damage.
So that was one attempt to escape grapple, and then one sustain. I think you have a final action.
Okay, and
You
then
can
for
you can you
my
can try to break it again, but you have multi-attack penalty to try to break it again, which is going to make it even less likely to break it.
darn.
Because attempting to escape a grapple is a multi-attack penalty. It's an attack trait. Grappling is real bad in this game if you get grappled.
Okay, I am going to. I want to then try to do a lure on him and try to find his weakness.
Hold on a second.
It,
I will do a hold on. Okay, so for lore on this creature, I will accept nature, but it's going to be a high DC. I will also accept religion, arcana, occultism. You can do nature, but it's going to be a higher DC.
Then I'm going to do religion.
Okay.
That's less DC, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope.
15's a failure.
Okay, then that's my turn.
All right. Maybe you can kill this thing before he does any more damage.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the
All
point.
right. How do I get focus points back?
You have to refocus. It takes 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
It's to think of it like
okay,
warlock.
cool.
Think of it like a warlock spell. You gotta do a short rest.
You have to be out of the encounter. You can't be in the
Yeah. No, I hear you.
No, there are other feats you can take to get you instant focus points or something.
All
Really? I
right.
don't think
With
gets
my
it.
reach, I am going to cast Flurry of Claws against him.
Don't you have to be in melee range?
It says R spell, and the range is 30 feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
no.
You can be 60 feet.
Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead then.
And that's a miss.
That's a
and that's my
nat
turn.
1.
You know what? I'll do my hero point.
Okay, that's a good idea.
We're in the crunch. Oh, there we go.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Oh, that
There we go.
that killed him.
Good
You
damage.
succeeded.
Yeah.
And if we are out of combat and they want to talk to this guy, I will refocus.
Yeah.
So as you take this cursed guardian down, the man walks out, and he says, "Oh, thank the Dawnflower you came. I was a goner before you had arrived. I was praying to Sarenrae. I don't even know how I lasted this long." And Scarlet, as this man approaches, in your voice, and this pink mist that rises at your feet says, "Listen to this man. He has the power of sight."
Um,
I whispered that to my companions,
So the
and
man.
I go toward him.
So once again, you take a second look at this man. He You look at him, and he is a very very pretty man. His skin is blemish free. His hair is this flowing, beautiful golden hair. He's wearing a robe, and he's wearing a holy symbol. He's also holding another holy symbol. He says, "Well met. I am Christian of the Church of Sarenrae."
oh,
May I ask to whom I'm making this acquaintance at such a fortuitous hour?" And the way he's talking is very stilted.
I'm Talos Gares, and our group is adventurers here to claim the stolen lands. But why are you here all out alone?
This, I don't quite know. It's a very long story. You see, I was drawn to this place. I was given visions of a temple that was that had once been devoted to Aristill. I was given visions to come to this place that I am needed here. He says it's a long story, but I am a devoted priest of Sarenrae. He says, I have work, I have been a priest of Sarenrae since I was a child. I've always been devoted to him, and it is Sarenrae, I believe, that has led me out here, perhaps to meet you. He says,
Perhaps.
I was given visions to come to this place many many moons ago. I was told that I am needed here. I could not understand why, but I knew the voice of my Dawnflower, and Dawnflower is a different name for the goddess Sarenrae. She is the goddess of the sun and light. And he says, the voice told me that the purpose of my being is to be here on this day at this moment, to be here and so that this place may be sanctified. He says, I could not understand my visions, but I do not question my goddess. He says, but
Well,
when
Seer,
oh yeah, keep going.
from what we know, this seems a temple of Listry, and it's been for the past, I think, 100 years. They said it's been cursed by some sort of rot that made its inhabitants go crazy
Yes,
and cannibalistic.
yes, I feel it. I feel the hell and the evil here. It is so deep. It is so ancient. It's almost unfathomable. But something here is holding this place in a dark prison, so that the power of this place cannot be released. He says I've gotten visions of this place, of the horror of which you speak. I had visions of priests of Aristill, ancient priests here that had gone mad. Some sort of darkness had infused their brains, and they started killing each other. I do not know if it is a dark god or a demon that resides here, but there's something deep. He says, but you're
um,
here, but you are here to cleanse this place, just like I am. Am I not? Am I not right? Is this
I,
correct?
I'm going to speak up. I say I'm Neg. I'm on a mission from Patron, and I put on my sunglasses. Okay, none of you got that. You're all too young for it. Okay.
Yeah, we're on a
Anyways,
mission from Tad again.
I said I asked him how far have you been into this temple? Have you explored it very
I
far?
I had only recently arrived. I was looking at the architecture of this place, trying to find clues of its past, when I was suddenly accosted by these creatures.
So I just arrived here.
Just this day.
What was his name again?
Tristian.
Tristian.
Christian.
out of character. He looks to me to be a wannabe elf. But anyways,
Well, he puts his hood
um,
down, and he's not an elf. He doesn't have elf ears, but
yeah,
he has the skin of an elf.
yeah, yeah. I said to him, "You're right that we are indeed here to cleanse the evil." But it sounds like this evil may be more formidable than we were
He
told.
says,
We were told,
Perhaps perhaps I can we can help each other. We can, for we're here for the same purpose." He says, "You see, I have special abilities. I've always had them. I don't understand them. Ever since I was a child, I would receive visions. I would touch something from the past of really powerful emotional significance, and I could relive moments of the past. I could see into the past." And he says, "But when I touch this place, all I see is just pure darkness."
To tell you the truth, Christian, we were we also came here followed by a vision of, and then I'd say the name of the guardian.
It was called the
And
Guardian of the Bloom, and he says,
yeah,
I've never heard of this person or creature, but I do know that my goddess Sarenrae has led me to this place, and I've devoted my whole life to following her commands. He said, you see, ever since I was a child, when I was born, I had powers, I had access to magics, even though I've never trained in the temple. I've never said one sermon, and I was able to cast spells since I was born. I believe this was a gift from my goddess, and I have never strayed from my path.
I
Well, if it
also
let you
believe
get
that
all the way
you.
over here, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It
No,
said
go ahead.
she must have a purpose for leading me out here, even in this danger. As you can see, it seems that she has even brought me my salvation in you, good people.
And I think with you, we can probably cleanse what we need to bring back, take off the evil of this temple.
He says,
Yeah, you.
Christian says, I will do everything I can to help. He says, my powers are attuned to certain places and objects. He said, if you lead me to a place, I can try to attune to it. And if there is deep pain or darkness there, it will channel through me, and I will see it with my own eyes.
Then you must be
just
the
out.
voice that. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. That's fine.
You must be the voice that will help us with all the pain and suffering that is here.
Yes, he says, yes,
Oh,
they have called me an oracle, but I don't like that name because it implies that my gift is a curse, and I see it as nothing more than a blessing from the goddess.
just out of character, tell us you probably don't have to spend those because
Okay.
I didn't cackle, so I don't have to refocus in this 10 minutes, and I don't know whether John will allow this, but theoretically every 6 seconds he can get fast healing one
I'm fine with
because
that,
I can sustain
but
it.
you got to have something
Okay.
that you have. Yeah, as long as you activate it, because you have to have an enemy to cast the trade breath for life against. But as long as you were able to do that, you can sustain the cackle forever. That's fine.
Yeah, it was still on
Or
him.
not,
It
not
was
the
still on
cackle.
him
You can
when.
you
Cool.
can
Cool.
sustain the hex forever until he's at full health.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. Okay,
Okay,
that's
sweet.
what
Then never
I'll
mind
do.
then.
Then you can take
Yeah,
your three elixirs back.
healing out of combat it should be very easy in this game. It's not. They make it so you're supposed to be able to heal after every major combat. He says
Okay.
there must
Yes.
be more to this place than just the ruins we see here. He said, I can't feel anything. All I feel is a pit of endless darkness when I try to attune to these ruins. He says perhaps there's something else in the area that we can discover.
Yes.
I feel
Tristan. Question though. You seem capable. You got here alone, but are you able to defend yourself? Like, let's say we go in and we encounter something more dire. Will you be okay?
He says, well, with your aid, I certainly do have access to priestly magic. He says, perhaps
All
alone
right.
I
What type?
cannot defend myself, but with you beside me, I am sure that I can not only defend myself but help you as well.
All right. We came here to cleanse this temple, and it seems as are you. We we should all come in together and just benefit each other.
Oh yeah, I gotta give you some experience points for rescuing Tristan and for this encounter over here. Where's my freaking encounter bar?
While we're talking, I was healing myself.
I saw. That's good.
Yeah, you guys need just to get started off on to up to level 4. I'm gonna give you some experience here. This is good experience for killing these things. So that is 80 experience points for this encounter, and 30 for rescuing Tristan.
By the way, Sir Tristan, uh, we'll met for Sisterhood of Clarity. I'm also a follower of Chelin. So it's nice to see
Uh,
somebody from Serenade.
Saren Ray is also a good goddess. Of course, everybody's heard of her. She is along the lines of Shaylin as well. They are kind of the pantheon of good goddesses, as well as Erastil as well.
They're also lovers, if I'm not mistaken. Her with also with I always forget their Desna.
I think so. Maybe. I don't remember. It's probably in the lore.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it like that because I know that Desna, Shelin, and Sanray are together. It's very interesting lore.
And what about Erasto? Is he somehow mixed in with them too, or is he just a good farmer?
He's a good farmer. I think there's a very
Hmm.
interesting story between Shaylin and her brother. His name is Zunkathon, and he is an evil god, and she is a good god, and
Oh,
they were once very close together, but he went into the far reaches beyond what any being should go, and he came back sort of like Hellraiser. Like
Literally.
he's pretty much Pinhead.
nice, nice. Well, I'm all in favor of joining forces with him because from all I've seen, Serendane is definitely seems to
All
be a
right,
very divine
I'll just give you a total
person.
of 120 because I can't find the other thing. There we go. You guys are well on your way to level 4.
Okay,
Or
so
10.
what do we see apart from the dead animals? Oh, and by the way, do they have something? The dead
Uh,
animals.
no, they're just animals. Once you kill them, they're nothing but animals. It's just the spirits that had possessed them. That's what you were fighting. They're just animal bodies that you have at this point. So you guys look around. There is a rushing river to the south. To the north, you see a bunch of crumbling pillars, but everything is pretty much overgrown. In the center of this ruin, you see that there's a pool that used to be a fountain, but now is just kind of full of rainwater. And the temple itself is gone. All that's left are the concrete steps that used to be the entrance to the temple and an exit in the back. But there's absolutely no more structure left on the temple.
So how do you get into the temple? I'd like to go up and sort of observe it a bit.
The temple no
I
longer
go to,
has Yeah, it no longer has any structure, no rooms, no interior. Does not seem to be any levels lower than a temple.
but it's pervasively evil,
Oh yeah.
right? Yeah. So just like it's just like the surrounding countryside now. There's nothing to really make it stand out as a building or anything other than this one place that we can see here.
Yeah, this is the only ruins of what used to be a structure that you've found.
Interesting. So I say to him, when you say deeper in, where do you mean deeper in? How can there be any more deeper in when there's nothing left of this temple?
He says it's he says my visions don't always give me a clear sense of direction. It's more of a feeling and memories and emotion. If we were to move towards something, I would feel it stronger. So he's like,
Oh,
if
okay.
you want to go towards a different direction, and we were closer to this evil, I would feel it.
Hmm.
Okay. Then
We probably
Tristan,
want to
think
go to
where
the
do
west.
you feel that we should go right now?
Uh,
Where does
he
your
he closes his
goddess say?
eyes, he kisses his holy symbol, and holds it to his chest. And you kind of watch him for a couple of seconds, and then he opens his eyes, and there's a glow in his eyes, and then he points north that way.
Ah, Lord. Interesting. Well, there is some structure left north.
So you guys start heading north, and you realize that the structure around the structure, you guys can do a survival check to kind of check the area around it.
Okay, then.
I would like to. What about a perception check? Would that help at all?
Yeah, yeah, I'll take that too. I'll take it too.
Hmm. I think my
Oh no, we got
perception's
a we
okay.
got we got two successes here. We got Scarlet and Nectus. So as you guys see that the area is overgrown. However, as you push some of these the vegetation aside, you notice that there once was a well-traveled path beneath, back and forth,
It was traveled beneath, or
beneath the
I'm sorry,
vegetation.
I missed that. Oh, beneath it.
Okay,
Okay,
so
yeah.
there's a
Yeah,
road.
yeah. There used to be
Yeah.
some sort of path there. It just hasn't been
I'll move
used
up a
in
little bit.
who knows how many decades. So there's a lot of stuff growing over it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
then.
I say we follow the trail.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Sounds
fo-
good.
We
so So as you guys follow the trail, it kind of circles around to the north and then circles to the west and then kind of turns more to the south. But clearly, you guys realize that because of the way the trail used to be, this used to be a well-traveled path. It's just recently vegetation has overgrown it. But as you push the vegetation aside, you can even see old faded footsteps, and you can see that there's the stone beneath the dirt has been kind of grounded down from being well traveled. So somebody used to come this way a lot, and you continue to follow the path. And the more you follow the path, the more Tristan kind of starts wrenching and wincing, like he's feeling something really awful. And finally, when you come to the end of the path, and it ends near a riverbank. As you get to the end of the path opens up more. Now there clearly used to be a path here, but looks like it hasn't been traveled for many decades. You come to what appears to be a statue. The statue is worn down and broken, but the statue was erected with wood, not stone. It used to be some sort of
Mhm.
figure that stood up.
Does it look like it was a human figure?
It looks humanoid.
or was it an animal?
It looks like
Humanoid.
it was
Yeah.
probably humanoid, but the statue was it looks like it was made out of wood, so only the legs of it
Right.
really remain. The rest of it has been torn down. And when Tristan gets up to the statue, he touches it, and with his eyes closed, he begins speaking, and he says, "I remember every day. The priest would come to the statue. He would offer his daily prayers to Erastil. He would pray that Erastil would return and cleanse this place. He would lay his offerings of fur and herbs. He would pray for hours, and then his son would be tugging at his robe, saying, "Daddy, can we play?" And he would say, "No, I must pray, son." And then Tristan starts wincing like he's feeling awful pain. Oh,
I love you.
just the pain is so deep. There's something horrible here. Here's a new map.
Um,
I only see black.
Yeah, I haven't.
does would
I gotta share it
it's
first.
coming.
Gotta share it.
If I cast detect magic, do I sense anything magical?
You do sense magical stuff, but at your detect magic level, all you sense is that there is magic.
So at a higher level, will it tell you more information
I
depending on
yes,
how
it
you
does.
cast?
I think at level 4, it starts telling you some more information. If it's an
Or
illusion that
yeah. Oh,
you
wait,
can,
no.
yeah. I think as an
At third,
illusion, it
at,
does. Here, let me
at
set
third, you
Tristan's
learn
thing.
the rank. Height in third, you learn the rank or level of the most powerful magical effect the spell detects, as determined by the GM, of course.
So Tristan is on his knees, kind of like he's touching the statue, and he says, "This used to be an icon to Aristeel. Whoever tended this did so faithfully." And you guys look around at your setting, and you realize that you're at the riverbank, and to the south are a bunch of huts. They're broken down, but they're still intact.
Do you think those are the huts your guardian told you about,
Yeah, I
Scarlet?
think so.
Could be.
Oh, let me turn off
We should
token lock.
investigate.
There's no need for token lock right now, so I'll turn it off.
I think we should approach them, but as stealthily as we can.
Can we throw a perception to see if we see anything out of place before we go there?
Sure.
No, I'll try a perception too. No, I don't do good perception this time.
Ooh, let's see who's got
Hey,
a
John, just a quick question. Who is this guy's deity again?
Saren Ray.
Theron Ray.
Saren Ray.
Serenray.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good deity. So I
These
think,
deities obviously like. Oh, never
yeah,
mind.
Gunthar and Valerie, I believe you guys succeeded. So when you look down, you see that there are two huts that are still standing. There's a big hut and then a smaller hut. Next to the smaller hut, you see a lot of archery targets that are old and kind of crumpled down. Next to the big hut, you notice that it has been ravaged by time. The thatch roof is gone. The hut itself is falling apart. The door is gone. There used to be a fireplace which is crumbling to dust. And Tristan says, "Beware, the evil here is really strong."
How the heck do we do this?
Okay, so then as Neg said, let's go down slowly.
Stealthily. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So as you go down stealthily, nothing jumps out at you so far.
Goody.
Tristan says, "The curse here is so dark. It's so deep. The worst of human depravity." What do you want him to kind of examine first? There's two huts and then some archery targets.
Well, where does he feel it's the most evil of the two huts?
He can't localize it. This whole area is the center of the evil.
Then
I
let's
know.
go.
You go ahead.
No, go ahead.
We're looking for a
Uh-oh.
bow, so
Uh-oh.
maybe the archery.
I'm going down. I'm going to have to reconnect. I was playing with dice and it crashed. Yeah. Yep. Wow. That's far out. I'm going to do a debug.
What happened?
I was playing with the dice. I was wondering why my dice looked like shit, and I know it was a new feature, but just playing with them, the randomizer crashed it. I would say I'm going to open up my debugger, but I'm pretty sure it's a
Oh,
buffer overflow.
yeah,
Would
yeah.
be what I'd say
Why
it is.
you keep working? We're still role playing. It's fine. You don't need the
Yeah.
client up yet. So Tristan, you kind of guide Tristan over. He's kind of even having trouble walking. It looks like he's in so much pain. No, not he does. He's not physically injured. It's just something's just really messing with his head. He limps over to
Um,
the yeah.
Valerie takes him by the hand to help him.
Yeah, Valerie
Yeah,
supports him. So you guys walk him over to the archery targets, and he bravely puts his hand over the archery targets. He says, "Oh, oh!" and he screams, and he says, "Beware! The more I tell you, the closer the evil comes. The more you know, the more you experience this pain, the more we draw it to us. At some point, the evil will be upon us." He says, "Tell me when you're ready to hear it."
should
Let's wait
we?
for Neg.
No, 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 I'll tell you when Neg has to be here. That's fine.
Okay then. Go for it, and
It,
we'll be right here with you.
he says there's anger and there's pain and there's the worst of human depravity that haunts this place. He says as he touches the archery target and runs his hands along the broken down targets on the ground. He says, "I see a young boy, horribly disfigured. He is determined. He has a bow and he spends day and night shooting at the targets. And he whispers himself to himself, 'One day I'll get you back, Dad. One day I'll get you back.' And he just keeps taking shot after shot. And at first, the shots are completely off target. But then, as the months and years pass, he gets better and better. The shots are closer and closer until the boy is so good that he splits his own arrows with his shots again and again. And the anger that he feels, 'One day I'll get you back, Dad.'" Oh, and then Tristan kind of collapses, but then he gathers himself.
Oh wow! Don't you guys
Tristan,
feel that this might be maybe the Stag Lord?
it is
I mean,
very suspicious that it makes him like it because we're going after his bow, right?
he's never shown his face, so maybe that's
Tristan,
why.
Tristan, when you say disfigured, how exactly do you mean?
Oh, he says, "Are you sure you want to hear this?"
Every detail. Share any sort of pain or suffering you have.
He says, "Part of his jaw is missing. His left eye is missing. Part of his skull has been damaged. One of his arms is broken. One of his legs is twisted." He says, "And these are not new injuries. These were injuries done to him over time."
Yet he still uses the bow with an unfunctional arm.
He is determined. All he wants to do is be better at the bow, to be so good that he'll never miss, until he splits his own arrows with every shot.
Do you
Something must.
feel where his father could be? That is he saying that he'll take
Oh,
it back?
crap.
Tristan looks over at the big hut. He says, "It's probably over there."
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Valerie helps him, and before she does that, yes, we say to him, are you feeling good to do this?
Tristan says, "This is what I am meant to do. My faith in my goddess is strong. I can endure any pain.
Okay, then
He says,
we both help him.
he says, I will, I will go and find, I will go and get to the bottom of this darkness. And Tristan goes over to the big hut, and he touches the big hut, and he crumples down to his knees once again, writhing in pain. And he says, "Oh God, do you want to hear this?" He says, "Are you ready?"
Yes,
So Tristan kind of closes his eyes, and he says, "I see a priest of Eristeel by the name of Nerga." He says the priest came here with his son, with the purpose of bringing Eristeel back to these lands. I see the priest devout, praying every day that Eristeel returns. His faith is so strong, he protects himself and his son from the evil of this place. But his faith was not strong enough to protect himself from despair. I see the priest year after year trying to bring Eristeel back, and year after year failing despite his devotions, despite his sacrifices. Every year, it seems that his goal is farther and farther from reach. And then I see the priest in despair begin drinking. Drink at first a little sip of wine to help him sleep, but then drinking in the daytime, drinking during his prayers. And then I see the priest's son trying to stop his father from killing himself, drinking himself to death. And then I see, and Tristan kind of stops. He kind of turns around, he looks at you, and he says, "I need not say what has happened after that."
I got a feeling that did he became uh anger to his son and hit him, and is his wound made by the father?
Worse than that, Tristan says, I see this priest blaming his son's impiety and inability to focus and pray with his father. He blames his son for failing to summon Aristille. But this priest, he is lost. He is wrong. He is deep in his drink. And then Tristan says, and then the father began punishing his son. For every time his son does something wrong, he says, Aristille will punish you unless I take something away from you. Every he says every time his son failed to meet the father's requests, he would get punished again and again. And then Tristan says this. He says this is where the darkness is. He says it's not just the curse of this place; it's the horrors that were experienced here. And Scarlet, at that point, the pink mist rises beneath your feet, and that voice tells you, the Guardian of Bloom tells you, you see, the worst monsters in the realms are humans. And Tristan looks at you and says, I think the evil is very close now. He says, I think one more vision and the evil will be upon us. We must face it together. And he looks at that small hut. He says, I believe there's one last vision here.
Christian, before you touch that, we should all be ready for whatever may come out or come out to see us. Is everybody where they would want to be standing if something like combat happens?
Um, and before I follow him or do anything, I nod to the words that the human are evil, but I whisper back, not every human are evil.
You're not sure if the Guardian of Bloom has even heard you. She's so Tristan finally goes to the small hut, and then he says, "Be prepare yourselves," meaning everybody should position. Are we in position? You guys are ready to
Give me a
where
Give
moment.
me
I don't have the
One
map.
second.
You have to reshare the map because I had to totally reboot my system. just to be sure. There
Where's
we
the
are.
last hut? Is it the one Scarlet's in front of?
Yeah. No, it's a small one to the top left.
Yeah, it's this one where Valerie is. See where she's moving?
Is that where we're going
Yeah, I think.
in?
So Tristan touches that, and then he closes his eyes, and he sees. He
I have a
says,
question.
"Yeah,
Can this thatch roof over here where I'm at,
there's
that
no
is
roof there.
decrepit
There's no
and
roof there. I
the
know
roof?
the roof is collapsed. The whole place is decades old and not kept up.
And what's to the left of me?
To the left of
Boulder.
you is more beach.
So, like the water, if you keep going, like nothing.
Yeah, to the south is the river. It's water.
All right, I'm gonna just go right here then.
All right, depending on where you think the threat is going to come from.
Oh,
So
there's a threat coming. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I just made it
I
quick.
wasn't.
Yeah, so
just. I was able to reconnect recently because I had to totally restart my computer due to fantasy ground class.
Tristan touches the small hut, and he offers his final vision, and he says, "I see a young boy, so mistreated that he was never even given a name. I see him practicing day to day until he is a perfect dead-eye crack shot with his bow. I see him taking the bow and burying it beneath, no, that's before that. He says, then I see one day when he has angered his father to the utmost, and his father is coming after him with a large club in his hand, almost ready to kill him. I see the boy equip his bow and take 3 shots, all 3 shots into his father's leg, crippling his father, who falls down, unable to move. And then I see the boy taking another shot, pinning his father's hands to the ground. And then I see a boy taking a third shot, pinning his father's neck to the ground. But the boy is so good that he knows how to take a shot without killing his father. And he trapped his father in that position. And then the boy walks up to his father and says, now I'm in charge. But then one last thing I see is the boy goes into his father's hut with his father bleeding on the ground. And he goes to his father's tankard and he begins drinking. And then with that said, Tristan screams and falls to his knees. And you guys feel a dark and eerie presence in the ground. You feel moans and screams throughout the air as you guys are facing a haunt. We're going to have to end here. Sorry, cliffhanger.